What's up? Tyler for Plugged On. I'm here with an album review. This time, the new album from the band Thy Art Is Murder, entitled Dear Desolation. This is their fourth or fifth album. They've been around for a little while now, and this is on Nuclear Blast Records. This is to follow up to 2015's Holy War. Thy Art Is Murder, they're a deathcore band from Australia. I feel like they kind of really busted onto the scene, about 5 years ago with their album Hate, with tracks like Reign of Darkness and The Purest Strain of Hate. And this band has very much grown in popularity, and I've enjoyed both of those albums. I like their brand of deathcore. I think it's very in your face, very angry, and very heavy. So, yeah. And also, I was going to have this up yesterday, this review, but my internet decided to go out again. Thanks, Mother Nature. Anyways, what do I think of the new album from Thy Art Is Murder? I think it is good. I think it's a fun album to listen to. But it's definitely an album that I feel you kind of have to be in the mood for, but when you're in the mood for it, holy shit, it can be a great experience. It's Thy Art Is Murder, though. I think if you haven't enjoyed their past albums, there's nothing for you here. It's them doing what they do, and that's it. But I think they have gotten better over time at doing that sort of thing. I think they have gotten way better with their riffs, and way better at times using breakdowns and all that stuff, and just their songwriting has gotten a little bit stronger, in my opinion. But I think it's definitely the riffs. There's a lot of really, really solid riffs on here. I love the Sons of Misery. I love the final track, The Final Curtain. I think the main riff in that is great. Puppet Master's another really good one. Slaves Beyond Death, their first single off this album, I think is good, and I love the catchiness and simplicity of that track in its chorus. I think it's phenomenal. It's a chorus that'll get stuck in your head all day, but it's super simple, it's energetic, and it works, and I think that's cool. So CJ McMahon, the vocalist, he left this band about a year ago maybe, and was like, I ain't making enough money, sorry, but then now he's back. He's like, nah, I'm here. Fuck it, let's do it. And I think he delivers a good vocal performance. I like his vocals. I think they are so fucking in your face, and they just take the overall chaos of this band to a whole nother level with his vocals. Now, I will say, I feel like there is a lot of vocals on this album, but sometimes it can really work. One thing that I love that Thy Art Is Murder does, and I wish they would do it just a little bit more, is in the track Fire in the Sky, they kind of just bust right into a breakdown like rhythm, and CJ's vocals are so fucking pissed off when they do it, and they just go bam like that, and sorry about that, and it's phenomenal. And I think that's one reason why Reign of Darkness is such a great song, is the way they just go straight into that breakdown. That is probably, the most memorable part of that song. And I love when they do that, and I think they do it so effectively. There's no need to just build up the breakdowns all the time. And I like when they do that. Now, I will say there are some breakdowns on here that I think are a little bit snooze fest, and just, they go on a little bit too long. I think the biggest example of that is Into Chaos We Climb right at the end. It feels very old school deathcore, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's not that exciting to listen to on record. I'm pretty sure live that could be a pretty fucking cool and heavy thing, but on an album it's kind of like, this is just a little bit dry. Another thing that I think they have grown with, and I like what they do, is they have such a dark atmosphere to them the whole time, and they do a great job of creating that. Tracks like The Sons of Misery, I think, is a good track of doing that, and then Death Dealer and Fire in the Sky is another really good one. I really like Death Dealer. I think that's a pretty awesome song. It has great riffs in it. I like the atmosphere that they have going with that, and I really like the ending, the breakdown there at the ending with the lead and all that stuff. It sounds really cool. And another thing I think Thy Art Is Murder does well, and I wish they would do it honestly a little bit more as guitar solos. I think they do guitar solos pretty well for, for the genre. It makes them stand out, and I'm glad that they kind of keep that going. And I think the track's "The Son of Misery." I'm like, I kind of enjoy this guitar solo a little bit. I think it's a good album. It's Die Art Is Murder doing what they do, and I think they do it well. It's not a mind-blowing album. It's not going to fucking change the whole genre or anything, but it's another solid set of songs from this band, in my opinion. So there you go. Die Art Is Murder, Dear Desolation. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Go listen to it. Tell me what you think of it. Thanks for watching. See you.